night treads heavy, round yards and dwellings, in places unreached by the sun. The shadows brood, into our dark house they come, bearing lighted candles. St. Lucia, St. Lucia. Hello, my name is Dari, and welcome to Vaettir and Other Myths. In this series, I talk about creatures and a bunch of other things from Scandinavian folklore, many of which are pagan, many of which are Christian, many of which are a combination, kind of like this. What a lot of you might not know is that right now, on the nights between the 12th and the 13th of December, is traditionally a night known as Luciadagen or Luciadagen. Now, the origins of this festival actually are in Sicily and Catholicism, but when it got brought to the Nordic regions, such as Sweden, Norway, and etc., they've adopted it, and certain parts of the Yuletide traditions kind of melded into it. Now, in the Julian calendar, December 12th would have been the longest night of the year, so extremely important in Yuletide traditions. Now, an interesting thing that is said to happen this night is that all of the animals can talk today, both to us and each other. Most oftentimes, it's just said that they convene in the barn house and catch up on the year's gossip together. But you are very likely to also see two figures. Now, obviously, there's Saint Lucia, who is very much the Catholic saint represented. She's normally dressed in white, has a candle, all of the saintly things. But there is also Lucy, a figure dressed in black, has her own black candle, and is not looked forward to. Of course, depending on the folklore, because it will change a lot, the black figure, Lucy, is either a spirit, a witch, a demon. Every so often, I just see them flat out referred to as a troll. And if she catches you outside of your home, she has a to-do list for you to prepare for Yuletime. And if she gives you the list, she will do an inspection of your house later that night. And if you do not do what is on the list to her exact specifications, she is known to cause quite a havoc, is powerful enough to destroy full chimneys. There's also a big but subtle indication that depending on your rank in society, like the higher you socially rank, if she gives you a to-do list and you don't do it, and you're pretty high on that list, she will abduct you and take you somewhere far away. So it's quite often in this night that Nordics stay indoors during this time of night. In some legends, you are warned if Lucy is coming and to get inside quickly, because she has an entourage of beings that laugh maniacally. So if you hear that, yeah, it's about time to get indoors. In my case, it might just be my aunts, but... And I always find it very interesting that the two figures of Lucy and St. Lucia seem to be representative of the different things that winter represents. Lucy obviously being the harshness of everything, and very much, almost cruel in nature to the point of inevitable destruction if came across. Meanwhile, St. Lucia, especially if you're aware of her, story of her canonization and everything, is very much about the purification of everything. It's the protection and, the light that comes after harsh things. Specifically, that her feast day is the 13th. As always, thank you for watching, and remember to be vigilant.